Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are on Erlenberg, running solo in Zyclops, the destroyer. Zyclops, if you remember correctly from the other night, is the Jackpan's E100 Tier 10 German heavy tank destroyer, or should I say super heavy tank destroyer, given that this is, I believe, the largest tank destroyer in the game. It is an absolute monolith. And we are going to spawn in the south and do exactly what no man should ever do by himself. We're going to try to take the left. Why? Because Zyclops. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys my way of taking the left side. Alright, I'm not going to have a whole lot of help. There are going to be a couple guys, but they're going to pretty much go, what the heck is this guy doing? I can't follow him. He'll get us killed. And then I'm going to get a little bit of support later on from some arties after I beg them to quit watching the right and help me with the left if they want to live. You know, I turned into Arnold Schwarzenegger and it's like, come with me if you want to live. That sort of deal. But anyway, I make a beeline directly across the bridge. I let this guy get around me because I don't want to hold him up. He's in a T-57 heavy, I believe. So I want to make sure that he can go where he needs to go. And I need to park myself behind a house that isn't going to get broken. They have not one, not two, not three, not even four, but 5 artillery. I'm not going any further than this house until I can clear out the guys that are there. Now that T-57 gets a little bit crazy and gets himself into trouble. And I'm actually, for a moment, contemplating doing the same thing. And then I realize, this is a bad plan. I need to get back. There are 5 arties. I'm going to start getting slung at. I can't see people that are shooting at me. Shot out. Chieftain gets nailed for 1,035 damage. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Anybody that pulls out in front of this 17-centimeter gun can expect, at minimum, 950 damage every single shot. All the way up to 1,200 plus. I've one-shotted IS-7s through the front of their tank with armor-piercing rounds. Shot out, and there's 1,031 right into the back of the IS-7. So we've already got 2,000 damage, and we're only 2.5 minutes into the game. So we're doing pretty well. But our T-57, who ran up there like a crazy person, got himself killed real early, and there are a lot of Reds. And by a lot of Reds, I mean a lot of Reds defending that castle. And that's not good. You can see my other heavies are sitting back here and they're like, oh my god, we're gonna die. Well, you guys shouldn't be sitting out in the open. There are 5 artillery against you. Why would you put yourself in that position? Maybe it's just because I'm an arty player and I'm like, okay, those arties are all going to be at B1-ish, so I'm going to make sure that I don't get myself into stupid territory. And there's that chieftain again. We take a shot, we miss. We have not taken any real damage yet. We've got a damaged track, that's it. Now the E5's coming up on our left, and I'm using this building to side scrape and just jiggle. There they put a shot into me. This IS-7, he knows what's coming if I was loaded. He's like, I ain't about that life. He pulls out. E5 is up here. Can I get a shot on him? I put a shot into his upper plate, just trying to hurry up and get a shot off. And I am calling for artillery hard. I'm like, please, arties, get some fire on these guys. And you can start to see the arties putting rounds downrange. Now, the one thing you need to learn in the Zyclop, or in the Jagdpanzer E100, is how, and there's that lovely accuracy at distance. Every once in a while you get that shot that just goes wherever the heck it feels like, and arties are starting to pummel that E5. But you need to learn the biggest thing you'll learn is at mid to long range how to just lurch forward. Guess when that guy's going to pull the trigger and just pull forward right at the right moment. He'll hit your top armor 99% of the time and bounce off of you harmlessly. Alright, so now that we got the E5 out of there, I'm going to go ahead and push up. That's going to allow the other 2 heavies to push up with me. They see that we're pushing. The arties behind me are reloading and they know what I'm doing. And we're not going to go overextend ourselves. You see this next building right here? We're going to go right up to this building. this is not all about taking the entire map by storm. We need to just take a building, move up, take some more, move up, take some more, and just finish it that way. Alright, so this IS-4 is side scraping, and there is pretty much nothing in the game that's going to pin an IS-4 that's side scraping. That's just the way it is. IS-4's side armor side scraping is so ridiculous you're not going to pin. I'm using, now if I switch to heat, maybe, but even then you risk the spaced armor effect of the tracks not doing anything with your heat. But I digress. I'm going to try to square myself up as best I can and try to get a 17 centimeter round straight through that armor. Now you can see I keep backing up a little bit. I'm trying to make sure that they shoot at me a little bit instead of the heavies behind me. And I'm just trying to square up and get a shot into his lower plate. And there I've got a shot. I pull forward. He does pin me. And watch this. Right into his turret ring right there. That's a guaranteed pin for me because that is one flat surface that doesn't have any armor. And it's a 17 centimeter round, point blank. I don't care how much armor you got, that's probably going through. Now we've got this medium pulling up to the fight, and I don't know what he's thinking, but he just pulled out in front of a 17 centimeter gun, so we hit him for 1200. Now this IS-4 pushes up on me, I back up to allow my other guy to get a shot. The other guy kills him, and the arty on my left, which I wasn't paying attention, comes up and puts a 155 millimeter round into the side of my tank. I am lucky to be alive. But that's the last mistake that arty's going to make, because now I know exactly where he is. I know that medium's still over there, but I'm going to go around the back side of the castle. Again, why? Because there are still 5 arties against me. Yes, I know where one of them are, but I don't want to expose myself to everyone else until I want to. I don't want to just sit out there in the open and let their arties take shots at me. That ain't how I do things. And now you can start to see that their arties are getting harassed, so that's good. And we're just going to move around the corner. Now the E5, I don't know exactly what happens here, but he drives right past this arty. It's alright, because I want some revenge. You don't shoot me in the back. Die. That leaves 3 tanks left. Now we're moving forward. Just like a slow, methodical, it's like tar running downhill. It's going to get to the bottom of the hill eventually. And it's just going to keep going until it gets there. Alright, so they kill that guy. That leaves their arty. The arty takes a shot. And I'm trying to get around the corner. Unfortunately, this Waffentrager E100 just happens to beat me there first and get the kill. I was going to ram him to death, because why not? But we got 5 hits. We ended up with 1 kill, 4,500 damage, 2,000 assisted, and 3,400 blocked. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.